sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a funny story now.
It is.
But dude, I was gonna hurt you. Hello and welcome to the Answers 11, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Do you want to impress that new local band that you met? Or what about that other new local band that you met? Or maybe that new local band that you met? Or even that new local band that you met? Well, either way, whoever you're trying to impress or get to know, you could do it with style by asking some weird questions fresh from your God of Odd, Connor.
Here to remind you all to be so ready with a shotgun worth of weird questions if you're going to be meeting a local band, because they're like cockroaches. Once you meet one, there's another 10 within a yard of you. So don't think that you're going to be covered with one weird question. You're going to need a bevy.
I mean, three things. One, I'm your humble host, Evan. Two, that's called being in a scene, Connor. And three, bands are usually comprised of multiple human beings, so even more questions.
Like grapes. You've just got to have clusters and clusters ready.
Yeah, so I got to do something really cool this weekend, if you will allow me to talk about it.
Does it have anything to do with new local bands?
Yes. So I made friendly with a wonderful pop punk band out of Worcester, Massachusetts called Have Fun, and you should go listen to them right now. They just put out their EP Forever Box, and that little disc rips, dude. Forever Box is my favorite song on the album, fun fact. But yeah, last weekend they had a little celebratory album release party where they played their EP in full and some other songs. And they just invited a bunch of bands that they were really cool with, and everyone put on a show, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Sounds like a good time. That sounds like what weekends are for.
Yeah. So, obligatory. Hey, go listen to Dead Weight, Ring Pop, Evil Felipe, Another One Down, and have fun.
Evan, aren't you going to introduce them to bands instead of new strains of weed?
That's a very good joke. That's
Thanks.
that's clever than I usually give you credit for.
Every now and then,
Well done.
I just store it all up and get one good joke in that you appreciate.
Yeah. But no, it was just one of those moments where it's like the West Coast, rightfully so, is like the East Coast is so abrasive and mean and no one likes you. And I was in a room surrounded by the most lovely, kind, friendly human beings.
Doesn't sound like somewhere that I was going to say maybe not somewhere that you would thrive, but I don't think that's true. I feel like you could probably swim through those waters pretty easily. As long as you can all agree on winter is coming and that makes us upset and we don't want more of it, especially not in a concentrated, brief seasonal form.
A good tip for being around music people, just going, oh man, this band fucking rocks, and they'll be like, yeah, this band fucking rocks. It's especially if they're playing on the set, it's a pretty good like ease into conversation. A little extra tip that's not a weird question.
There you go. Don't insult bands to their faces or insult bands next to their faces.
I was complimenting the bands. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Compliment them. Do not come in and say, haven't you heard that band? I think they're awful. That's my
I'm there.
tip.
It took
I'm
me a bit
tipping
to
your
catch
tip.
up. Yeah, okay, cool. It's
I
kind of
don't
like a
have
hat
any.
on a hat.
Yeah, I don't
Entirely
have
unnecessary.
no tips at all from me. I'm just gonna do the inverse of yours. I'm just gonna put a double negative twist into it.
Cool. How's the Portland music scene, Connor? Are you in it? What's your folk cigarette smoker artistry like?
Oh yeah. I'm really, it's good. It's good.
How many flat brims do you own? Is it
Uh,
6? Are you
I,
the single Lumineer?
I'm not going to give you a number on the amount of flat brims I own, but I am going to tell you it does require a separate storage solution.
A hat box.
No, no, because that contains one hat.
But it's
It's more.
separate.
I'll tell you also
2
plural
hat
amount.
boxes. Okay, enough of this nonsense. On to the best part of the podcast. Hey, if you didn't know, you can check out your local social media every Wednesday for Weird Question Wednesday, where we ask you, our 2 listeners, weird questions and get your answers and then talk about them on the podcast because you're more interesting than I am. Hey, Connor, where can everybody find us at their local social media?
The answer is a lemon.
The answer is a lemon. I got energies tonight.
And I have exactly one trick at this stage in the podcast where I wait until it's very clear that I need to say the answer is a lemon. If I try to do anything other than that, I fail at that job.
You will say our email.
If I say anything at all.
All right, I have been sitting on this one for weeks, just waiting to record an episode and get this out into the universe because holy shit, this is the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law, and somehow I actually love it as much as I hate it.
Well, don't hold me in suspense. Cock it and pull it.
So I shouted into the void, asking, vegetables have become sentient and are now running for Congress. What platform are you voting for? And this motherfucker named Guardian Owl on YouTube wrote, none of them, as they would not meet the 25 or 30-year age requirement to be a representative or senator at the federal level. They could perhaps stand for election to state legislature in Vermont that requires 2 years as a state resident, but even that may be too long a span of time. You glorious son of a bitch. You took the whimsy out of an incredibly just left field question and you made the weird question weirder with a reasonable answer. And I hate you as much as I love you, you beautiful bastard. I
have nothing but respect for this human being. I'm so proud of them.
You took the fun out of my fun and somehow made it more fun.
Because they took the fun out with such a surgical strike that it left a negative space where the fun would go that still functions as fun.
I get. Is it just respect of the craft at this point? Like, I've been like I said, I've been sitting on this one for weeks, Connor. I'm just like, man, I'm gonna talk about this guy whenever we talk next. Still thinking about this guy.
I would love to get a beer with this person. And I just want to talk to them about their take on life and things and find out all of the totally colorless, unimaginative, yet unrelenting logic that they apply to their perspective.
Are they a genius or a sociopath? I don't know, but I love it. Guardian Owl, if you're listening, send us an email at
lemonanswers@gmail.com.
lemonanswers@gmail.com so you can talk to Connor directly and establish a rapport, make a relationship.
Answer more of our questions, please. Please. If you want to weigh in on the post-apocalyptic jelly bean scene, that I would really love your take on that.
What concert do you want to see that you can't?
So many good answers. I know, just locked tight inside your guardian owl brain.
And this goes for the rest of you 2 listeners. Like, you can do this too. We want all of your answers for the Weird Question Wednesday fun. You can floor a guy who's been doing a podcast for several years and not know what to say.
Yeah. You know what? I wanted to say, I feel like I don't care about anybody joining the fun as much as I care about Guardian Owl joining the fun right now. But I didn't know about Guardian Owl an hour ago. So how
What did
could
you
I
know about
close
an hour
myself
ago?
off? About an hour ago, I knew about an overdue library book I really needed to finish reading.
Okay, word. Physical, or are you a Libby person?
Physical.
Cool. I don't like physical books unless it's a comic.
We need to move on. I don't want to start a fight on the
I
podcast.
don't like turning the paper. Bugs me. You can't
I
ever get the light right.
I can feel you baiting me, and we need to move on for the
This is the
sake of
sound
our
of us not
partnership.
moving on, folks.
I also have an answer from the wild that I can bring in now, and I'm gonna have to so that I don't record the end of our friendship in our podcast.
Just sheer anger forever. Yeah, no, sorry. I know I'm wrong in this position.
It doesn't even make me feel better. All right, all right,
All
all
right,
right.
sorry. I was trying to help.
The question I asked on Reddit was, "What's the worst game to get really good at?"
Oh, that's a good question. What's the answer?
I got an answer from someone whose actual name I cannot share with everybody because it's Adolf Hitler, a number, except it's not Hitler, it's something else that's just a little too raunchy for the podcast. Sort it out on your own in your own time. But their answer was Russian roulette.
Oh, no, I think that's a very good one to get good at.
That was my initial reaction also. And yet, every time you play, you will survive because you're so good at it. Someone won't,
Are you?
and that's gonna
Oh,
wear on
wow.
your
No.
soul.
Yeah, holy shit. No, you're right. You're right. I was thinking of it for the surviving, not the surviving guilt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, at that point you're murdering a person for money in the most circuitous way possible.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, man, like I know I'm gonna win this one. Feel bad for this poor idiot who's about to lose his life so I can get 10 grand.
There's no amount of, listen, I'm really, really good at this, that is going to convince anybody who was going to play in the first place.
Oh man.
The blood on your hands, you know? And as I responded on Reddit, hard to make friends playing that game.
That's very funny. Yeah, no, I like that. It just makes me think of Lisa the Painful. God, there's
Yeah.
something so stressful about just hearing the whoosh, 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 and then the fucking gunshot, and the black screen. You're like, is it my guy?
What a game. Good video game for anybody who has a high tolerance for discomfort.
Yeah, it. The content warnings are everything.
Yep. It's got to go.
Two quick stories about Lisa the Painful. Have I told you what kind of monster Mike is?
No.
Every time he got a new party member, he immediately went to the gun range and put them through Russian roulette as a, well, do you stay with me? Have you proved yourself?
You know, it reminds me of a joke about a guy who's going through resumes, has a big stack of them, looking to fill a job. First thing he
Yep.
does, take about half of them out of the middle of the stack and throw them in the trash, saying, "I don't want to hire some unlucky guy."
Jesus Christ. That's what it feels like applying for jobs these days, man.
And, you know, they're feeling it everywhere, including on Lisa the Painful.
Yeah. I
What's
really
your
like the
second
guy
story?
who was like a booze hound. So you'd like get everybody slick with oil and then he'd set them on fire. That was a good party makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing was I got like the fourth wall broke with that game. So if you didn't know, two listeners, one of my nicknames is Cheeks. And this information is about to be incredibly relevant. And I was going through the Lisa the Painful art book that came with the game because, I like to spend a little extra, get a little behind the scenes, support the developer, et cetera, et cetera. And I was reading the bio for Buddy, and her favorite thing is a candy bar she received from Cheeks. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm like, how do they know it was me? Because I was thinking it was like pulling my name from the computer or something. Sure. And I was just like, oh man, I did not expect to see my name there. No, there's a character named Cheeks.
Oh, yeah, no, that sends a shiver up your spine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting that one. It was like, oh, I don't want to be in this game.
And not just in the game, but down a candy bar.
Well, yeah, I was giving it to a kid.
Still means you don't have one. It's the only thing we know is that you don't have a candy bar. That's your entire status in the game. Not a good start.
My poor wife.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's gone. She's long gone.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you want to be part of the Weird Question Wednesday fun and get all of these wonderful commentary on your great answers, you can
Tangents
send
on tangents.
The answers for our Weird Question Wednesday fun at.
The answer is a lemon.
The answer is 11 on social media. You did it. You nailed it.
That
Connor, how you been? What's going on with your life?
Well, I got a wedding coming up. Love to take a little trip out of town and
congratulations, third time getting married to your wife.
Not my wedding. In a way, it's my wedding because I'm officiating it, and I do get to. I know the groom, so I do get to look at him on the day of his wedding and say, "I can't wait to marry your wife."
That's very funny, but I don't see a color there, Connor. I don't believe that the Catholic faith has allowed men to marry and be ordained.
That is correct. Luckily, the state of Pennsylvania does, because you don't even need an officiant in Pennsylvania. You just need you, the person you're getting married to, and I think 2 witnesses, and that's sufficient.
Does God count as one of the witnesses?
God does not count as one of the witnesses unless you can get God to sign the paper, at which point all bets are off. I'm pretty sure
God
no
would have
laws
a dope
apply
signature.
Anymore. Yeah. You got to think it's like
bolt?
a series of lightning bolts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's very cool. So do you think this is going to be a better wedding, seeing as this is the second time you're officiating? That first one was for chump change. He was, just it's like the on deck swings. Now you're about to go hit that home run.
Man, you're really putting me in a sticky position because I don't
fuck your old friends.
To say I just phoned it in on the first one, but I also don't want to say, nah, that was the one that I actually cared about. And this one's, it's, just same old, same old.
Who's your favorite child, Connor? You can't say it's equal. Are you doing better this time?
My heart is full enough to officiate 2 dope, distinct weddings that are great in their own separate but equivalent ways. How about that?
This podcast thrives on conflict, Connor. We're not friends.
Sorry, man. Sorry, but my total non-official officiant duties, for which I need no certification whatsoever, they mean a lot to me.
That's fair. That's pretty cool. I've just been part of wedding parties. I've never done the deed.
It is an interesting job. If anybody out there, if your friends ask you to do it, say yes. Just give it a go. You can handle it. It'll be fine. I did it. I did it, and someone asked me to do it again, so I couldn't have messed it up that bad the first time. So you could probably do it too.
Also, just say yes to things. Sometimes it's fun to just do a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for the guy who's really good at Russian roulette. Probably don't say yes to him.
Yeah, no, say no to that guy. Say, oh no, man, I gotta go work a real job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that'll kill your soul, not your entire body.
So that's what's up with me. What about you?
Dope. I got to go back to I got to go back to the seeing the bands, because there is one thing that's been just living like. I'm not a man that feels a lot of happiness. I take pills to try to fix that kind of deficit in my life. But boy, howdy, have I been just over the moon since seeing those bands, because I had a lovely conversation with one of the gentlemen selling merch. And we're just shooting the shit. I'm like, here's the thing, man. I want to buy that vinyl of yours, but I don't want to hold it while Have Fun's playing their music.
No, ruin the night.
And he goes, dude, don't worry about it. Here's the thing between you and me. I'm the last one to leave. There's always going to be a chance to buy some shit from me. And I said, all right, cool. I'm going to pay you ahead of time anyway. I don't want you to have to wait for my money. And he's just like, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, I've already hit send on Venmo. He's like, oh.
Too late.
You're pretty cool, man. So I ended up shooting the shit with another band member that happened to be in his band. And he's like, dude, that's Evan. He's the one who bought the vinyl. He's like, yeah, no, I know. He introduced himself. He goes, yeah, I love Evan. This guy fucks. And I just go, I don't fuck, but thank you. Because that's how fucking awkward I am.
There's nothing you can do to ruin that moment. When you get that kind of a compliment from a stranger, it doesn't matter what you do or who you are anymore. You've been blessed.
I'm the one who's yelling compliments to people across a room so everybody can hear. I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end of that before. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna keep fucking doing that because that shit fucking rocks.
What a gift you've been giving to all these people all this time.
You know what? I am amazing. Pat on my back right now. I can't finish it. No, but seriously, compliment your friends and strangers. Like, don't be a fucking creep. I'm looking you in the eye right now.
Hey,
don't be a fucking creep about it. Just be nice. Don't make it sexual. Don't make it weird. Just say what you mean and get the fuck out of there. They do not owe you anything. You do not even expect a response. Just compliment them.
That is, I would say, a good 85% of giving a compliment without being a creep is not expecting, this is how I parlay my way into a conversation with you. If you just give the person the compliment and then you dash, then it's free instead of a hook, which people feel.
I keep walking and I will like point at the person for emphasis, but like I'm not stepping in their way or anything because like fuck man, they got a life. I got my own.
Yeah.
You think I paid for parking? No, I got to get back to that car as fast as I can.
And that's why you compliment people on how good of a job they did evading ticket police.
There you go. Just do it. Just fucking put positivity in the world. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what's positive in my world, Connor?
What's positive in your world, Evan?
Our weird questions. Let's get started.
35.
Your dream job no longer exists. Sucks to be you. What's your job change to escape your current day-to-day drudgery? I had a real answer to this that I've talked about on the podcast. I was going to become an electrician, and now that doesn't work. So I need to come up with yet another answer. Wow, that really sucks that I've had this question in real life and it didn't pan out.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It does. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, no, I don't want to bring down the vibes here. I know I mentioned that I don't feel happiness, but oh man, that one just hit a little too close to home. Bad timing.
Yeah,
I'm going back to bartending. I'm going
Bartending.
back to bartending.
Okay. You
I loved bartending. It was so much fun.
yeah, I've only seen you bartend a couple times, but you've got a gift for it. You can
Oh,
definitely pull it off.
stop it. You're just saying that because I smuggled you so much free beer and alcohol.
I don't know that that's true. I don't is is that what happened? I don't recall. No, I'm only telling you that because you just told me to start complimenting people.
Oh well,
And
fair
now
play.
you're fighting
I'm
against my
not used to
compliment.
being on the receiving end of it all. Sorry, that was we all go down together. What the fuck's wrong with me?
This is this is what happens when you overload Evan with a simple compliment.
I don't. Please don't compliment me. I don't know how to. I can't take. I can only give.
Compliment everyone except for Evan because he doesn't want it.
Also, don't touch people's backs. It's weird. Uh, no, I would sit you on the corner of the bar, and then I would just start pouring you beers, and you'd play video games or chat with the people around you.
I assumed I paid my bill. Maybe I just
Dog, I
you
never
pay
gave
it?
you a bill.
Gosh, I guess I don't. I guess I wasn't paying that much attention. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I guess that's some gratitude that you've been owed for a few years, isn't it? Thank you.
I mean, I don't. It's we're good. I don't need it. You're welcome.
It's just that those drinks are becoming more delicious in retrospect, knowing that I got them for free.
Yeah, dude, free beer rules.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, bartending was fun. Like it's tough because it does get hectic when there's crowds and there is a lot of like fast moving and stuff. But like it really does, like, it goes by fast. You're having a good time. You feel fulfilled at the end. There's something about walking out of a place with cash in your pocket that I cannot describe. It's unlike anything else. Like, I make more money doing my day job now, but it doesn't feel the same because it's all like, money is not real. So it's all just like numbers on my fucking credit statement. Like, that shit doesn't actually matter. Like, none of it's real. We're all lying to each other. But like, when it's in your pocket, you're like,
real.
I got money. That's $200 right now. Holy shit. I can do anything up to $200 right now.
I actually just recently felt that thrill in a way that you don't feel unless there's actual cash involved. Nobody gets the rush of getting $50 sent to them on Venmo.
No.
But I found $80 on the ground in the parking lot of Costco as I was paying for gas.
That rules.
I instantly paid for my own gas plus profit.
That's great. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I get what you mean when you say having that cash makes it does. It feels different.
So like, that's great. And like, there's the creativity part of it for mixing drinks. And then like, I'm such a bitch, but there's something so satisfying, because when the hoity-toity people come and like, I want a cosmopolitan, and I want it. Yeah, I know you want a little bit of cranberry juice, fresh squeezed lime. You're the same as every other rich white lady. Like, I've been here before. It's like, I don't like my drinks like other. It's like, yeah, you do. And then they take a sip and it's like, oh, this is really good. Like, I fucking know it is. It's my job.
And it's, very simple, pretty straightforward. That's a Cosmo.
Yeah. Just fun.
Yeah, and I haven't done any bartending, but I do remember being a banquet server. There is something nice about taking care of folks and just like getting stuff for people.
Yeah.
Just being in a serving position. It does feel satisfying. Like just making someone's night a little bit better, being good at your job and satisfying the needs of folks.
Yeah, even like if they're a regular or if they're a person who's there once, like, you can have a great time with them, like do a little joke. You can say some bullshit that like doesn't matter because you're never going to see each other again 90% of the time. Like, it's freeing.
Yeah,
it's
and
so cool.
if it ever gets awful, you just quit. If you do really ruin a relationship with a regular, you can eject from that life with the smack of a button. You
Dude,
just put in your weeks and you're out.
I have poured entire glasses of wine on regulars, and then they've still tipped me great the next time they saw me. Like, sometimes shit just happens. It also helps when you fucking funnel little extra drinks, because, like, gotta say sorry somehow.
That's right. There you go. There's another tip from Evan.
Give people things.
Give
Gifts,
people
compliments, food, drinks. People like receiving. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do when I'm truly burnt out of office life. I'll just give up my weekends again.
All right. That feels like a good, safe.
It's the one thing that's actually stopping me from doing it again. Just because I love my weekends.
That is the problem. Yeah,
we wouldn't be
bartending, all those
do
serving things. That'd be a shame.
Yeah, what are you doing? What's your career change now that you can't be a shrink?
I'm gonna count cards. I'm gonna run the blackjack world.
I love that you immediately went to crime.
It's not crime. That's not crime. Counting cards is totally legal.
You're still gonna get your kneecaps broken if you go to the wrong casino.
Yes, but you have to go to a very wrong casino. I don't even think that I could notice a casino that wrong.
Okay. Oh man, not to
speak
ill of the Midwest, but we stopped over. I think it was in Montana when we were moving across the country, and I just wanted some fried chicken because this was supposedly the best fried chicken. And I go to the fried chicken joint, and it is a combination fried chicken, bar, casino, heroin den. And I have never felt less safe in my life.
How was the chicken?
The chicken was pretty damn good. Not good enough to go back, but I was like, okay, I see the appeal.
I'll just take this into my memories and keep it there forever.
I still regret leaving the leftovers in the Hilton Inn fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, funnily enough, they didn't tout the fourth overlap at that establishment for some reason. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the advertising agency about that one.
Yeah, really. So, what's your game of choice? Are you gonna do classic blackjack or
Gotta go blackjack.
What's your flavor?
Blackjack. That's where the money is.
That is the one gambling game that I actually enjoy playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go for like little slots? You some craps? You're not into the feel of the dice in your hand?
I think I could do craps. I don't understand it. Slot machine.
I also don't understand craps.
I hate it because I've spent too much time trying to get my coins at the Goldenrod game center in Pokemon Gold, and I just have negative feelings towards slot machines now.
Thank you, Pokemon, for discouraging a generation from gambling.
last thing that I need on my time off is to sit in front of a giant screen fucking blasting my fucking dopamine sensors even more. Like, no, let me play some cards. And it helps when you get a sleepy dealer and they start fucking up. It's great.
That's rule number one, is keep an eye out for the sleepy dealers. You don't even need to count the cards at that point.
I remember we're playing for chump change, but like I walked out of there, I paid for all my drinks and I had $20 in my pocket.
That's a good night.
What more do you want? So why are you going counting cards? Like, are you that smart?
I don't think you need to be that smart. It doesn't seem that complicated.
It's just a memorization thing.
I don't even, man, it's like simple math. You just got to keep track. Like, you go up one every time you see a card that isn't a 10 or an ace, and you go down one every time you see a card that is. That's it.
I don't know what that means.
Every time a card that gets played, you just got to know the difference between tens and faces and aces and the rest of them.
Okay. All right. Word.
and keep
So
track.
I guess then I think the real skill then is knowing when you need to bounce.
I think, yeah, there's something about making it not so obvious that that's what you're doing. Like you can't be
Because
sitting there and like nodding your head and going like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, great. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping it
hit
down.
me.
I'm all in.
Yeah, I just cuz like when they catch you cheating, they throw you out.
Well, I mean,
And I
like,
don't think you get to keep your money.
I think you do. I mean, they don't throw you out like by your ankles. They just say like, go play something else or don't play here anymore. They can't throw you out. It's not illegal. You're not doing anything that they even
In
forbid you to
casinos,
do.
cheating results in immediate forfeiture of winnings,
It's not
bans, and
cheating.
potential arrest.
It's not cheating. There's no cheating about counting cards.
Okay. All right.
I feel
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
already halfway into this lifestyle. I'm already defending it
Okay.
like
Okay.
it's my job.
So Indian casinos, according to a person on Reddit who's now been deleted, may
Ooh.
confiscate your chips and refuse to cash you out. Cruise ships are wonky. London casinos will say go fuck yourself. And you might have trouble even in US casinos. So I think you gotta I think your counting card skill is going to be getting out while the getting's good. Don't
All
get
right.
greedy.
Well, if an anonymous person on Reddit deleted their comment says so, I guess
They didn't
I
delete their
guess you're
comment,
right.
they deleted their user. There's a difference. They're proud of
Sure
what
enough.
they said, not who they are.
I
I
think I
wish
could
you
do
all
it.
the luck in the world, and I'm gonna be laughing at your ass when they get you when I'm behind the bar doing this.
Yeah. Well, you can especially appreciate all the fun accents I'll practice the whole time.
And you better fucking when I give you your free drinks, you better put one of them fucking $50 to $100 chips down that you swindled, my man.
You betcha. And 10 years
Holy
later, I'll
shit.
realize you got me that drink for free, and I'll say thank you.
I was about to say we can do like a you and I can become like a nod. Like all
Ooh.
like we'll cheat together.
Yeah, yeah. You keep an eye on the cards and do your
No,
job as a bartender.
you keep an eye on the cards. I'll keep an eye on people catching wind of you, you idiot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Okay,
going to
so
tell
I
me which
am the brains of
tablecloth.
the operation already.
All right. Yeah. You infiltrate the place, and you talk me up as this big high roller who's coming into town. Make sure I get those comps.
I make good clean money, and then I get to laugh when you get thrown out. Everything's coming up, Evan. All right, what's coming up for us with our questions there, bud?
All right. Next one is 41.
Ooh, what's your sensory picadillo?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I know. I can already feel the back of my neck standing up thinking about it.
I have a few different sensory picadillos.
Which one do you want to talk about, I guess?
The
'Cause
one,
there are so many. Apparently I've been told it's not proof. Proof is too strong of a word, but an indicator that you're neurodivergent.
yeah, yeah, it's a symptom of autism specifically.
Ah.
And there you go. A fun little. Now I've got tips.
We're all learning today. Count cards, it's fine. Compliment people. Neurodiversity.
Raise awareness of your autistic brethren.
Hooray.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to start with is, yeah, I'm going to go with dull pencils.
Okay, I don't have this one, so I'm gonna need explanation. I'm sorry. Because I prefer a sharp pencil, but like,
Mhm.
does it like scratch funny? I'm not
Yeah.
being a dick. I'm
No, I
genuinely
know,
curious.
I know. It's
And you're gonna put me through this, I'm sure.
yeah. No, we're all agreed. So how do I explain it? It's kind of like I think maybe like a more intense version of it would be like rubbing paper against wood. That like I you can almost feel it like catching just a little bit in, and it's so dry. But and it's snagging and scraping almost.
Okay, yeah.
They think like if you uh, maybe a good example of this would be if you had a marker,
Hmm.
and you were using that. Imagine if the tip just disappeared all at once and you started scraping with the plastic of the marker instead of the tip.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And why does that set you off?
It
I
just
know these I figured that was the answer. Okay.
it
So
just does.
now, how has this altered your life? Do you never use pencils, or do you always have like a little makeup sharpener in your pocket,
Uh, you
or are
know,
you only mechanical?
I
I guess what are the
default very
options?
strongly to the mechanical pencil. Mechanical pencils never have this problem. It doesn't matter if you click them too big and they break, that's fine. You just get a little bit more, but they never get this weird. They never cause this sensation for me. So I
Is
go very strong towards the mechanical pencils.
is this sharp enough for you?
I've got a that's pushing it.
Okay.
The pencil that Evan has pulled in front of the camera.
Okay. Yeah. It's a little flat. I sharpen this with a knife because I don't have a sharpener.
It's
I,
the most
I'm an
badass way
adult.
to sharpen a pencil.
Uh, yeah. Okay.
But it
Neat. I
causes me
didn't.
problems on a fairly regular basis because there are certain tests that I give that people need to use pencils for, and
Yeah.
specifically they can't use mechanical pencils. They need to use standard pencils because everything's got to be so standardized.
Got it.
And if I
So,
don't sharpen them, and then I gotta watch them scrape the
oh,
pencil against the
oh,
paper.
I thought this was only when you used it. So when
No,
others, like, is it an auditory or is it just knowing?
I can feel it. I don't like I can't
Okay.
feel
Word.
it, but it's enough.
Word.
It's
Okay.
like it's
Cool.
like it's really happening to me.
That's so interesting. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for sharing.
You betcha.
All
Yeah,
right. I
there's
guess.
something about like the dryness and the
And
scrapingness of it.
where do you feel it in your body? Because like
It
for my stuff, I feel it go up my neck. Like
yeah, it's
like
at
I have
like
to like hunch in on myself.
yeah, it more like travels down my spine. It starts at
Okay.
like the base of my neck, where like my neck meets my back, and
Yep.
sometimes it just hangs there, but other times it'll get worse and just like scribble its way down my spine.
Oh, see, because mine starts there and goes up to my brain. So, mine is the best example of it is when you take an inflated balloon and you
Mm-hmm.
go like this and drag your fingers down it. That little like scrape
Ah,
squeak.
mm-hmm.
I oh my god, it fucks me up thinking about it. We used to have these tan glasses at my dad's house that had the texture of that, and sometimes I'd grab it wrong, and it's just going in me, and
Yeah, I can see you
it would just
twitching.
squeak. It was awful. But yeah, it's like it had like a weird fuzzy feel, and that squeak sound is just so bad it really drives me nutty. Like the noise is similar to I really don't like wet shoes on linoleum like at the
Yeah,
mall.
uh-huh. Yeah, I was
Um,
just gonna ask you if that was a similar thing.
oh dude, I don't know if like next time we're together when it rains, watch me go into a place and you will watch me scrape my fucking shoes. I take time.
Now, and similarly, it's not just your shoes, I assume. It's other
Yes.
people's shoes making that noise.
Yes. It's not as bad when it's others, but like it will be like, oh man, I wish that weren't happening right now.
Hmm. Yeah. Now that is it, it reminds me of how annoying I was about those kinds of things when I was younger because although I do have a handful of weird sensory picadillos,
Yeah.
I don't have the ones that other people do.
Okay. Word.
It's like it got shuffled around on random in my head. So I have no problem with rubbing balloons in
Yeah.
that rubbery, squeaky almost kind of way, and like
Yeah.
the squeaking shoes on linoleum. It doesn't bother me at all. But it is really fun to watch other people squirm about it if you don't have enough empathy, which a lot of children lack.
Word. So this reminds me of one of the stories about our lives together. You and I are okay friends, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty
No,
passable. Like we've never been, like, I would say, actively malicious to each other. Like,
yeah,
we've always consented with our fights.
for the most part.
Yeah. The one time that I like almost just like punched the shit out of you out of malice was in high school when you slapped your fucking hands on the locker and squeegeed it down and it did that fucking noise. Like, I caught myself, but like I was balled up in a fist and I was fucking wound, ready to just sucker punch you. And somehow the adult in me at age, like, what, 17 or whatever, was
Probably.
like, Connor, please don't ever fucking do that again.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a funny story now.
It is.
But I would, dude, I was gonna hurt you, and I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been shitty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And nobody would have felt good about that. That would not have been a good story at that point. You would have
No, it
ruined that
wouldn't.
story.
Like, I wouldn't have I didn't actively want to hate. It was just a reaction, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think about that from time to time. Like, man, I really did just hitch my horse to that wagon, huh? That's the guy I call a friend.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's just because it was fun to mess with people, but I actively enjoy like giving my shoes a good wet squeak on linoleum.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Bad times.
Yeah. Yeah. Literal nails on a chalkboard doesn't bother me either.
Me neither. Doesn't get me for some reason.
Hmm. Yeah, that gives me like
I've even tried it, like scraping myself. I'm like I not great, but like it's not like on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it gives me like in the way that the sensory things usually give me the bad tingle that goes down my spine.
Yeah.
A lot of like squeaking my shoes gives me like a little good tingle right there at the base of my neck.
Cool. I don't think I can't think of good tingles that I've gotten, but that's fun. I'm glad that you got another side of the coin.
Yeah, it feels bracing, and just like a
Like a cold shower.
Almost like a cold shower, but more pleasant. Like, yeah, the like shock of a cold shower without any of the temperature discomfort.
Cool. All right, I think we milked this one long enough. What we got going on?
37.
We are clustered, my guy. Like, I have yet to scroll.
Fun with numbers.
What's your go-to candy color?
Red.
Oh, you're a classic red boy. Like, bold, brash, probably cherry.
Probably cherry, and if it's not cherry, usually it's still pretty good. Like, a fruit punch in the candy world. Strawberry. Strawberry's a little bit more mediocre most of the time in my experience, but usually, those are pink anyway, so it's not too tough to avoid.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Are you drawn to it for the flavor or the color?
I think some of it is how classically candy it is for it to be red.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty nice. But cherry's a strong flavor. It not a whole lot of monkeying around with cherry in the world of confectionery.
A lot of people don't like cherry because it tastes like medicine.
I never got that medicine.
I have. But I don't think it tastes like medicine. I think
There
people are wrong.
There are some bad
This is a cherry flavored Diet Coke. Like, cherry's great.
On screen. Truth.
Oh, dude. Dude, speaking of cherries, I'm so excited. I just remember that cherries are going to be in season soon. Have you seen me just demolish a bag of cherries?
I have not.
Oh my god! Like, I've gotten like one of those full bags. 2 days.
Whoa.
They'll just sit with a fucking like a fucking spittoon at my desk for the pits. Oh, it's so good.
Actual cherries give me the mild allergy, but I still eat them.
That's me for apples.
Hmm. Hmm. I think right now, I think the best example of a cherry candy that I really enjoy might be Laffy Taffy. No, I'm gonna go with Airheads. I think Airheads is like peak red flavor.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of the platonic ideal
Mhm.
of like the flavor of it.
Yeah, yeah, because it moves past cherry and starts to become red in
Yeah,
flavor. You know what I
I think
mean?
it's like I think what else is right there? It's a fucking deep pull, but Tootsie Pop has the same kind of
Mm.
like red
Hmm.
flavor.
Hmm.
Like it's definitely cherry, but like no, I can taste the chemical to this.
Mm. All right, and now I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna peg you as a blue guy.
You are so wrong, my guy.
Oh, okay, okay. What are we talking?
Pink,
Pink.
hands fucking down, pink.
Are you a strawberry guy?
Watermelon,
Watermelon.
but also yes, strawberry. Strawberry's great.
Watermelon's
I love
very hit or
strawberry
miss for me.
gummies. I love watermelon gummies. I love strawberry starburst. The fave reds are great because half of them are pink.
Yeah, the pink watermelon. It's always a nice change of pace, but I rarely walk away from it thinking, "Man, I wish I was getting more watermelon in it." It's like a good
See,
deviation.
for me, it's like I love that it tastes fake. Like I don't super like unless it's a really ripe one. I don't really care for regular watermelon. Uh, but if you give me that fake candy watermelon flavor, like hell yeah, like Sour Patch Kids, the watermelons, I used to demolish those. Oh God, I'm sure it's come up on the podcast before, but Connor, have I told you my story about Sour Patch Kids and my dad?
Probably, but I don't remember.
So my dad was very kind and bought me one of those like 2 pound giant ass bags that you could get at a wholesale club.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, I got you these Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, oh, thanks, dude. And I would just like hang out on the bed, like work on music or watch YouTube or whatever, and I just like chomp 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 chomp, enjoy over time. Then like dad would come in, we'd talk, and he'd like have some or whatever and leave. Like one day he comes in and he's like, "Oh man, you're going through these fast." And I go, "Oh man, I guess I am. Damn, I didn't think I was eating them that fast." But like, you kind of don't pay attention when you're chomping.
Yeah.
I later found out from my sister that my dad would sneak into my room when I wasn't home and eat the candy he gave me.
And gaslight you into thinking that you were eating more candy?
Yeah. Oh shit. I don't want Evan to catch on that I've been eating this. I gotta say he's been eating this too fast.
What an inside out thing to do.
Why did he just buy a bag for himself too?
Or just say, Evan, we both like this candy. Let's share it.
Really,
Do you
like,
want me to
there's
give you
so
half? I'll just put it in another bag, and that'll be like, why don't we put a small bag of this in every room in the house? So
I
you and me, we always have access.
it would be great. I've been so down for that. Like I don't mind that he was eating it.
Of course
What I'm
not.
concerned about is that is the just like the gaslighting, the lying.
Gaslighting, yeah, the gaslighting is the problem in that story for me too, I
It's like
think.
this is a problem that wasn't a problem, but is now a problem. Yeah, pink candy. I like pink candy.
Maybe too much. Hey, maybe you got to slow down on that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. What's any other favorite pinks for you?
I know the pinks tend to stick with just watermelon and strawberry for the most part, and I find that I really like both those flavors. I don't think I've had like a pink lemonade candy. I
I
don't think
think you're
that usually.
forgetting about our good friend Bubblegum.
Oh, I don't chew gum.
Cotton candy flavor?
Like ice cream, that's usually blue.
No, not like ice cream. I feel like there's got to be a candy out there somewhere, right? I feel like they'd be
I
pink.
mean, cotton candy, I guess, is pink.
Cotton candy itself.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, we're talking about cotton
that is,
candy flavor. Like, what candy tastes like cotton candy? Shut the. It's in the fucking name, you idiots.
I guess, yeah, cotton
The
candy is
dumbest
candy.
dudes, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes.
Yeah, I guess when you stop and think about it, I guess cotton candy is candy. Also, when you don't think about it at all and it's immediately obvious to pretty much anybody.
Oh man, is this what being in an echo chamber feels like?
Except for the self-realization, yeah.
Oh dang, yeah. No, I like the color in general. Like you can't see two listeners, but my office is pink and Kirby is pink, and I like many pink things. But the flavors are good too. Yeah, can't complain. Can't complain.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, we're neighbors in this candy realm. We're
Yeah.
just a shade of white away.
Oh man, sometimes we mix and we turn into those mystery flavors that are just the fucking end of the extrusion and beginning of another.
In harmony, united. Guess what? Our next number is that would be
Oh, please
33.
say. Okay. I was hoping it was inside. No, I still did not have to. This is a no scroll podcast. What a lame title we're gonna have. If I remember when I'm editing, it's going to be titled the No Scroll Podcast. We'll see what happens. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm really proud of our last episode's naming convention. It was the podcast with the best ideas. Do not steal, please. Very proud of that one.
We had good ideas last time. I guess that's why we can't remember what cotton candy is this time.
We used up all our brain juice, listeners. That's how it goes.
Brain tech nap.
But for our wonderful last question of the day, it is the iditarod. Ooh, a callback. We've had an iditarod question before. Oh no. The iditarod has a new rule. No dogs. What animal composes your team?
All right. Immediately, I'm thinking defense.
Okay.
I-
I'm the
Cooperation is
opposite.
important.
I've
thinking
made a bad
offense?
I've made a bad decision.
See, this is why I need to have a defensive team that will protect me from all the other horrible Iditarod teams out there.
Yes. All right, so while you're thinking, okay, here's the thing, Connor. Here's what you need to defend against is where we're getting at, because my team is polar bears. Because if I learn how to control them, I'm unstoppable. It is an entirely sink or swim stratagem. Either I become polar bear king or I'm dead. There is no middle ground.
That's true. That is very true.
But every other team is going to see a polar bear, and even if they're faster or whatever, be like, I'm just fucking running away. I don't need to finish. I don't want this thing following me. I'm gone.
That's the problem, is that they won't see them. They're made for camouflage. You're taking them on a snowy trail. All they will see is your ghost Iditarod sled being pulled by nothing in particular. You're going to need to give them some killer war paint, is what I'm saying.
It's probably going to be my blood.
Probably.
Racer number 9 has dropped out due to leaving this mortal coil. In his place is 6 rabid polar bears just wandering the race course.
See, what I would love to imagine is that the polar bears are in fact decorated with your blood, but they are still going forward. after they've gotten over their squabble about killing you and disposing of your mangled body, they will decide to run the race. At which point, someone is going to have to get a rule book out that says, "Ain't no rule says a dead guy can't race."
I'm the first posthumous winner of the iditarod in their landmark year of no dogs.
I don't think you're going to get a statue, man. I don't think this is going to be a Balto situation.
No, but I'm gonna show up in the Weird Kids conversations where it's like, hey, did you know that Evan was the first and only person to die and win the Iditarod?
It's especially important to know he did it in that order. There are lots of people who have won the Iditarod and died. Very few. One. It's a one-person club who died and then won the Iditarod.
I hope Barnaby ends up being my lead polar bear. I have a lot of faith in her.
I think you might have a lot of body parts in her too, depending on how hungry she is on race day.
God. Yeah, I don't even know how I would keep them under control, but if I did, man, unstoppable. Unstoppable. And apparently even in death, unstoppable. I've just made the winning team.
You think so?
What?
You think so?
I do. You better not say penguins. We eat those, baby.
No, I'm not bringing penguins to this fight. No, penguins rely on gravity to move quickly, or they rely on being in the water. I'm not going to waddle my way from one end of the Iditarod to the other. No chance.
Oh, you're not going to just have a garden hose behind you and just like shoot the water in front, so it's just like a constant slipstream for your penguins?
Well, maybe I would if I had thought of that. No, but you're not far off with penguins. You're pretty close. This is also going to
ostrich?
This is also a very go broke or go home strategy. I will be electing to have a team of geese.
Geese. Oh man, that's a lot of rage.
Yep. And I'm gonna need to trick out the sled if we're gonna achieve takeoff, but I think we can do it.
You're flying, right?
I'm flying.
Holy shit.
I don't need to worry about no polar bears if I'm in the sky.
Where we're going, we don't need no roads. Fuck. That's a good answer.
Off we go.
But it does make me ask the question that I ask anytime a goose comes up. Have you seen geese teeth?
Yes, Evan, I've seen geese teeth.
They're fucking knives. They're knives bent backwards. They're horrifying. They latch.
Yep. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I think about animal teeth a lot.
Geese seem like they shouldn't have teeth, which is what's the worst part. Sharks' teeth are worse, for sure. But
yeah, easily.
They're going to have them. They're going to have them.
They're king of the sea.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Geese shouldn't have teeth.
That's a bird.
They got a beak.
Bird.
They abandoned the way of teeth the moment they stepped into beak world.
Birds don't have teeth. They got hollow bones. I don't know how that relates, but I don't have hollow bones and I've got teeth.
QED.
Correlation equals causation.
And yet, geese defy logic.
Oh, man. So, are you doing a Canada goose? Are you doing a swan? What's your flavor? Or are you just finding? Are you just doing like a multi goose? Just like whatever the most angry, knife flipping, cigarette smoking, leather jacket wearing, pissed off fowl you can get.
Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be a diverse cast of geese, all there to represent their species, in a beautiful collection of rage and hatred in the sky.
I love your answer so much. That's so fun.
Of course, I think I'm running exactly the same risk as you.
Yeah, you also risk falling out of the literal sky.
Yeah, yeah. If the polar bears just lose interest, maybe you'll survive. But if the geese decide, if one of the geese decides to go left, that's it.
just wait till they're like, "Oh, Connor, it's your turn as the point goose." And you're like, "I can't fly."
Yeah, yeah. Thank goodness geese don't have famously strong flying directional instincts that I'll need to train out of them.
Man, I'm just now imagining you falling out of the sky and landing in front of the polar bears. We're both dead. Man, my polar bears ate really good this year.
Very, very happy polar bears. How many polar bears do you think you can get on that team? In my mind, no more than I want to say three, but I really can't imagine more than two polar bears pulling a sled.
I'm going to go 6, because that way I'll have a 6-pack of Coca-Cola and they can each get one.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Instead of cracking the whip, you'll just have the little 6-pack and you'll just jingle, jingle. Just the clatter of the glass.
Just, I thought this would work. I saw it on commercials.
I do I do love the image of you taking the reins off of your 6 polar bears at the end of a long day's run and then just one at a time like popping the cap off of the glass Cokes and handing them out.
And then Santa Claus flies by.
I think if you clarify that they're polar bears from the Coca-Cola commercials, you've probably got a pretty good chance of negotiating your way through that.
Yeah, we might actually win if I get like semi-sentient polar bears.
Yeah, they'll just cop a squat at the end of a long day's run and chill with a Coca-Cola. If that's what is necessary. I'm sure they could also become rage beasts if that's what it comes to. It's the best of both worlds.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of like a Mad Max Fury Road pun. I can't come up with anything. I haven't even seen that movie. I hear it's good.
It is. I have seen it. I'm trying to put polar bears into it, but I can't help but think they would need to be shaved.
Like the only thing I can think of is Furry Road.
Furry. That's good. That's it. That's strong. Say it with more confidence this time.
It's Furry Road.
Yeah, nice.
What else is strong and nice is that you made it to the end of the podcast. You didn't need to listen this far, but you did, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, strong, nice listener.
You're very cool and pretty, and oh wow, you do smell really nice. That new scent's really working for you.
And then he just left the interaction because that's how you compliment somebody without being creepy.
Yeah, usually just avoid complimenting smells unless you know them personally.
No, that's
that one's weird. If you know them, it's fine.
Maybe you'll know if you
boundaries, man. It's just relationships are give and take. It's just that's just how it is. Technically, this podcast is about trying to help people interact with people. We're doing a podcast.
Oh, it's not about putting polar bears into the world of Mad Max. I forgot.
Yeah, but that sounds pretty fucking sweet.
It does sound pretty good.
But yeah, if you want to continue to help more polar bear based iditarod conversation continue, share us with your friends, rate us on your social media or your podcast app of choice. I fucking would appreciate it. I'd like to grow. I think we're fun. I hope you do too. But if not, I'm not your dad, so whatever. If you want to get your questions answered, your answers question, or your comments delivered to an inbox, you can send us an email at
lemonanswers@gmail.com.
That is lemonanswers@gmail.com. Once again, our Weird Question Wednesday fun can get you featured on the podcast. All you need to do is find us on social media at
The Answer is a Lemon.
The answer is a lemon. Otherwise, to compliment people, stay safe, drink your fluids. Love you, bye.
Toodles.